the next slide.
Yep, absolutely. This is the very exciting slide, in my opinion.
Do you want to go through this?
Good. Okay, guys, you see that June share drop registration. So now I would like to ask every single one of you who already get your registration done with the STO. STO is a top 3 securitization companies in the world. So we have in a partnership very big experience and I would say with a massive ambitions company, STO. So if you did, please press 5 in the chat. 5. If you did registration, great. So which means that what we are saying is not just a blah, blah, blah. So there are people who actually pass it. And in order for you to do that, all what you need to do is to go to our webpage. So which is a coinset, please go there, check the latest news. And in the latest news, you will be able to see documents, files, and the entire explanation how to do the registration, how to register yourself, and how to pass soulb, how to pass the soulb verification, how to get your soulbound ID, because this is the only way to get access to the security. So now I would like to refer back to those people who might gonna have a questions regarding the is it real, is it legal? In order for you to buy any blue chip on the stock market, any shares of the Apple, Google, Microsoft, Chiron, or any other company, so you need to pass verification through the broker. The broker will be asking you your KYC. The broker will be asking you to sign the documents, to provide the passport, to provide your proof of address, to provide your proof of income, to provide proof of that you paying the taxes, like all these proofs. And only when you pass this KYC with the broker, then the broker is allowing you to get access and buy shares. So that's why please do not even think about that you will be able to get fintech security token, which is a GFST on the STO, which is like a real platform where real security tokens will be traded, that you will be able to get, even if you will put some, instead of asked a passport, you will put some dad's picture. So it will not gonna go through. You need to take very seriously this step. We are here dealing with the securities. We are here dealing with the market, upcoming market, which was announced by the Yahoo Finances, by the BlackRock company, which holds the tens of trillions of dollars in the asset. And they said, if you didn't participate in a Bitcoin, forget about it, because the next big thing is a securitization. Every company will be securitized. And in a very few years, up to the 2030, the estimated turnover in the security market will be $160 trillion. That is not my words. These are the statements that the $10 trillion companies are actually talking about. And we are already going this journey. We are already going this way. And we are guys like yes, we are maybe slow like a snail, but come on, we are like we've been going through all these challenges that was happening. COVID happened, then sanctions happened. Everything like pushed us back. Everyone was trying to squeeze us like until, the last drop. But we still here, we still standing, and we are not going away. We will be always representing our mission and vision to entire world. And this is what we are doing. And that's why the new people will be coming. And you will see very soon that there will be the massive changes, and everyone will start to treat this company as a serious company with a real assets, with a real vision, with a real partnership, with a real business ideas. And you will see that we will be among those $162 trillion revenue companies in the world. GFST site launch is planned June. Like till the end of the month, we will have our web page. So all the rights are reserved. Don't try to be cheeky one and go and buy GFST domain and then come to us and sell it. So it will not gonna work anymore. That is the reason why me and Mila and all our leaders, we never expose what is the token name. The reason why, because we already had this experience and we are not making the same mistakes again, right? So it's a good lesson. Thank you everyone who were giving us this lesson. There will not going to be more possibilities for you to squeeze some pennies out of our pockets. Next, SBD, soulbound ID registration and verification. So we need to finish till the end of the June, please. If you still don't have it, then my strong advice is after you get your Wcru, first thing, start to find that file. Maybe Dina or Yulia, if you are here, or Karina, can you please share in the chat and maybe under the YouTube video, please put a link to the step-by-step soulbound ID access. All right. So this is important that everyone is going through that. All right. So regarding this very important question regarding the children's, guys, do you think that you can buy on your children's name Apple shares? No, because none of the broker will register your children as a person who will be able to get shares. So that is the reason, and that is the simplest answer, that no, security token will not going to be given to the children who didn't reach the 18 years of age. So if they are not yet 18, no problem. They will be always having the opportunity, if they are if they will be able to pass verification, KYC and IML, and they will be able to get the soulbound ID, and they will be able to register on the Starbucks platform. There will be always allocation left for them. All right. So dashboard launch will be in July. So DS dashboard, Mila, you can maybe you can share a little bit more, because I know that you've been discussing with Jean and Ross more details about it. But DS dashboard, if I understood correctly, so that is a secondary market.
Actually, what is happening with the STO box and our company, it is not like we're going to use their platform. This is not the right way. So it's almost like it's they have created white label to us, because it's us who are going to manage our people, not them. It's us who are going to do the share drop, not them. So we will not ask people to go through the STO box website and to buy STO from there. It's going to be on our website, which the first version will be launched on June. On this website, which will be presented to you over the next 14 days, we're going to have a link, and this link will be something like markets or buy or STO launch. When you click on this link, it will ask you to add your email and password to login, and this means that login can only people can only log in those who have the passport of the soulb ID, because in this case we use soulb as the instrument to verify people. That's it. So verification. So those who has pass verification, they will use the same email, exactly same email you use on the blockchain, exactly same email you use on Starbucks platform, and exactly same email you're gonna drop. So you're gonna input this email on our website, and you will be entered the dashboard of a GFST token. So it's going to be our platform. It is not going to be STO box dashboard. It's actually going to be our dashboard, which is almost like a white label. They are creating everything from scratch to us. The platform itself, if you're technical, it will be built up using their technology, their smart contracts, they KYC, which they're actually paying for, and that's why this soulb ID token been introduced. But it will be managed, and everything will be altered for our needs. So therefore, dashboard July, the dashboard will be ready. So when you're gonna go to our website, the token website, when you're gonna click buy or go to the market, whatever the name will be for the top, you use your email and you enter the space. It's going to be branded GFST token sale page where people would be able to claim the share drop. You would be able to see allocation. You will be able to see white paper. You would be able to see market information. You would be able to see in the future we will add, like a P2P dashboard. There are so many things which will be added to make utilization for GFST security token, but this will be our own platform, which created for us by the STO box, but it will be powered and be fully customized. So therefore, it is not technically, we're not moving the people to STO box. No, they created the platform for us. So therefore, the platform will be launched somewhere end of the July, then together with the white paper, and the share drop part 1 will start in July as well. Why part 1? Because it's another great news, which we've been playing the math for the last, again, like few weeks, trying to satisfy everybody. So therefore, we will have share drop divided into 2 parts. Part number 1 will be in July. Part number 2 will be for those who will receive Wcru after the staking, because you remember we have event staking, which is eligible till next year, 2024. So therefore, it's going to be extra Wcru created by that time. And then we're going to do the second share drop, or it's going to be share drop part 2, which is never the case into the security market. It's never the case, even in the utility market. But we're trying to find the best mechanism to make sure that, again, we can satisfy the existing community. So therefore, you would be able to either participate on the share drop part 1 and get the token allocation over there. But if you have some extra leftovers, and if you want to use it in the future, then it will be share drop number 2 after the event is staking. The only thing which we cannot guarantee that the pricing or the conditions of the share drop will be the same, because they more likely will not be, because those who enter first, it's always the preferable conditions. So therefore, you will always have the better deal value than those who will be entering the later on. But the options will be there for everybody. So that's why in July we have these 3 main piece of development. The dashboards will be there. The website will be developed as well. The white paper, will be developed, and also share drop will start. We will not rush you to finish the share drop into 2 weeks. It's not possible, but we will tell you the date till when you need to submit your data. The faster you do, it's better, because as Arman said, we aiming to have 50,000 people verification, and then we will open the share drop, because we don't want to do the share drop every 100 accounts, because it's going to be a mess. We need to tell what will be the date and time when we stop counting, and we're going to tell how many accounts we have total, how many Wcru holders we have in total, and these people, this account will get share drop preferable when we are stopped the share drop part number 1. Until now, you have 2 weeks of June, and you have entire July to make sure that you can share this great news with everybody, and the preferable conversion this will be only for 2 weeks. Don't forget to rush and put urgency on this. But the share drop, we give you enough time to do it. And the last, which is STO launch for external markets. So we are preparing this for Q3, which means that if there are going to be investors, they will not buy into the back office. They will not buy from exchange, because for exchange you need to have a license to trade STO. So they will buy from our website, from the platform, which will be powered by STO box compliance. So all new people, investors, micro investors, big investors, accredited investors, hedge funds, they will be able to buy GFST token directly from the platform, and this will be Q3 this year. Everything happened this year, guys. So this is our roadmap. Take the screen, print screen, make sure that you understand all urgencies and deadlines. And if there's something yet not been unclear, you're always welcome to rewatch this webinar. And we're also planning to do some of more educational webinars, so it's all clear for our community what will be next. Armand, back to you.
Yes, Mila, thank you so much. I see here that many people are asking still about the kids' accounts. And guys, there's no possibility for a kid to have a driving license. There's no possibility for a kid to, go to the university where, you have to be at a certain age in order to have the access. So we are dealing with a financial market. There is the rules, the financial market rules. And in these rules, you have to be compliant. So please, let's say, let's become more adults. Let's become more educated. All that information is available in Google. All what you need to do, if you have a question, can my kid buy security token, then there will be the requirements. Your kid needs to have passport. Your kid needs to be 18 years of age. Your kid needs to be able to provide where he gets the money, KYC, IML, proof of funds, proof of residence. All that is a must-have question. And if you see that this is not fitting in, then obviously the answer is no.
Let me answer the question, because I can see the people asking why you allow kids to invest in the first place. And this is a good question. And answer is because we've always been promoting long-term investment. Remember, the page goes like this, that everybody can open up account for anybody. And if you have today kids who's under 18 and you open account for them and you reserve some of the investment for them for the cheaper price, because at the initial stages, every single project has the much more cheaper price than it is on the market. Then when your kid turn 18 and pass the verification, then he or she would be able to sell this asset, or to receive the dividends in this asset, or do whatever it's wanted to have with this asset. So this has always been idea with the kids, that it's long-term investment. It's never been promised that your kid will buy today and tomorrow your kid will be able to sell, because it's never been decision at the day one. It's always been a long-term investment. I have today, children accounts as well. And my niece, she's 14, and I bought for her first instrument when she was only 10. And at that time, I knew that it's going to be 8 years prison for her. But when she turned 18, and when this asset will be hidden in the market, then she will be a very happy 18-year-old teenager. That's what the reason why we actually introduce opportunity to reserve preferable instruments for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mila. Another question that people are asking: what's gonna happen with event staking? Event staking, as I said from the beginning, we are not cutting everything off. So whatever been promised by Andrei Kovratov, whatever been promised by all of the leaders, whatever been promised, in the company, guys, we will fulfill all the promises. So the first promise that every single Cru holder will be allowed to convert to the Wcru. So, but this time we are allowing people people to convert into the Wcru, because so many people was asking, yes, this is you are doing right now, like a big step. It will be the new security token, la la la. But I was buying all these months. I was buying Cru. I was supporting company. I was always believing in a crypto unit. So please allow me also to participate. And because we had so many people who were actually buying a lot of Cru from the day one, when a lot of the people were selling, and I will refer back, company never sold any Cru. So the price from 28 cents, people dropped down to the price that is today. And those who are smart enough, they were buying little by little, because company always kept promise that there will be the possibility to convert Cru to the Wcru, because Wcru is company considered shareholding, some kind of relationship. All right. So I hope this answer is answered, and we will never get back to it. All right. So last thing. I have a good news. Mila didn't mention that, but I have a good news that we had very what will be the correct word? Very interesting person coming on the board, and that person has a background in a bank. That person that I'm right now talking about, not sure if he's here. If you are here, please send me hello in a private chat. That person agreed to become a director of the company that will be actually dealing with bringing the big investment funds into the security token. Because of course, who is Mila and who is Arman, right? So we are not in a title to speak, with the big fat money companies, big guys who are, let's say, who are looking, first who you are, where you come from, what is your background. Oh, you've been working for American bank for so many years. Okay, so then we are happy to have a meeting with you. And so basically he said yes, and he will become a director very soon. We will announce his name. You will be able to meet him personally, and you will see his expertise. Do you want more? Press yes in a chat if you want more. If this is not enough. Because this is I can't keep my mouth shut. When he said that he is ready to do that, I said, really? All right. So I was speechless. No, I will not gonna. Mila is saying don't do that. All right. So who he is, you will see from him. Let's leave some untold story till he will become a director on the papers, and will be representing us on the global market. Obviously, we already started to work, and Mila shared that we did tremendous work, and we are really happy for him to come on the board and being loyal for many, many years. But here's the thing. So he also has a magazine which every single month has been distributed to the top bankers, CEOs, CFOs, CMOs. Those are the people who are running the capitals. And he said, Arman, I see what you are doing, and you and Mila and the entire team did tremendous work. I guarantee you that once you will launch your GFST, you will be published in this magazine. This is super cool. Like last things, let's say next webinar, hopefully he will be able to join us, and many things, guys, are about to change. Many things will be different. And the most important quote that I would like to leave today with, the only way to predict the future is to create it. So I don't know what future will look like in a few years' time from now. But I know one thing, the things that we do together will be actually bringing a lot of positive feedback, income, vibes, positive partnership, positive articles, even though that radio stations very soon will be calling us and asking us to share the journey. Like this is all what we've been able to accomplish together. And I would like to today say a massive thanks to every single one of you who are right now here, who are listening this webinar, who will pass this webinar to all your people who have their accounts, because that is for their interest. If they want to get the security token, they must see this webinar. They must start to take an action and get them to move towards the security token. So, but this is just the beginning. We are just taking off. Buckle your belts and see you on the next webinar. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.